no intro for this video, guys. I do apologise. But yeah, I just really want to just get this out in the open because yesterday I watched Batman the Killing Joke animated movie, and my god, it was amazing. That people have no idea like how long I've been waiting for this particular film, generally because as soon as I saw the trailer and as soon as I heard that they were in the making of this graphic novel into a movie, I just thought yes, 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 because like many Batman fans, I love the Joker. He's one of the best characters of Batman, and he's probably one of the best superhero villains to date. And, to finally get to see his character have justice and have that backstory, yeah, it was amazing. So yeah, obviously there are going to be some spoilers, because I'm actually going to review it, because I feel that I haven't done a Batman video in ages, and I felt like it was time to do some. I've got my Batman top on as well, and my Batman DVD too. Bit of Spider-Man there though, so whoops. So yeah, personally I think it worked. It was really, really good. It was dark, it was mysterious, it was really, really graphic. It's probably the darkest Batman film out there, in my opinion. I think the first half of the film I did find a bit unneeded, if I'm honest. I did find that it was a bit of a waste of the time, and it didn't really go on for... Well, it did go on for a bit. I sort of felt a bit like when I was watching it, what's this got to do with the Joker? Like, and then suddenly the Joker just randomly comes in the story. It was a bit like, okay. But I did like the Batgirl stuff. I think it was really nice to see Batgirl have more characterization, because she's not really a character you get much talk about. So it was quite nice. And I know a lot of people are going to talk about, or want me to talk about, a certain scene, which was the Batman and Batgirl sex scene. It didn't bother me at all. I was a bit confused when I was watching it. I did sort of go, okay, are they going to get away with this in a comic? But when it faded black, I was like, it didn't really affect the story much. I think a lot of people whine and complain about it a bit much, because it's not like you saw anything. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have wanted to have seen stuff, but no, we didn't see anything. And a lot of people are like, oh, that's put me off the film. If you've heard stuff like that, trust me, it doesn't affect the film at all. So yeah, the Batgirl stuff was really good. The Commissioner Gordon stuff was really good, because you got a more understanding of both of their characters. The Joker, like Mark Hamill's performance in this is stellar. Like, he really drives this story to the right direction. I think by far he's always, for me, he's the Joker. When I think of anyone to play the Joker, I'd go Mark Hamill straight away. And the fact that they got him for this movie was spot on. And it was great to see the original voice cast back, actually. Like, Kevin was really good as well as Batman. I thought he's always been, for me, the voice of Batman. So I really liked that. I believe that the voice actress of Batgirl was the same from the animated series, so that was quite cool. But yeah, I really, really liked seeing them back in a Batman style thing. So yeah, I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. Because I was just fanboying so much, because it was so great to see a really good... It's just such a shame that the DC Cinematic Universe can't do any films like this. But my god, it was so good. Really good. But yeah, I think it really gave the Joker some justice. Especially the scenes, I did find them a bit rushed sometimes. Like the flashback scenes, I did feel a bit like, oh, that seems a bit out of place, but I suppose there wasn't really much they could have done with that. I do wish they went for the same style of animation that the artist that did the graphic novel did, but I think the cartoon still worked. I think it still looked good. But yeah, I think it still worked. But yeah, Mark Hamill, you know, what a guy. He really does the Joker so well. And I have to say, I don't want the hype to take over me, but this is probably my new favourite Batman animated movie. Because for ages I've loved Under the Red Hood, but I think this one would definitely be my favourite, generally because it's just a really, really good piece of work. Because yeah, I think it's going to be a film that everyone needs to see if you're a Batman fan. If you love Batman and you love the Joker, it's a film you definitely got to watch because it's just amazing. Like, any way it's possible, DVD, online, whatever, you've just got to see this film because my bloody god, it's just so good and so dark, and the tension of it is just amazing. I really loved the end scene as well, where the Joker and Batman laugh together. I think that was a really powerful and humorous scene to watch, because you really got to see the more normal side of the Joker, and the fact that all the Joker really wants to do is for someone to laugh at him, because that's all he's ever wanted, is to make someone laugh. And I think the fact that Batman was the person to give that to him, I thought was quite touching, and I really like the dynamic between the characters, especially when Batman questions himself and goes, how can you hate someone that you know absolutely nothing about? You know, it was quite an interesting way of, you know, it was just an interesting bit of writing, and it was a nice contrast of characters. I would actually rate it a 9 out of 10, all the way. I would have given it a 10. I think it was just the first half of the film did drag on a bit too much, and it didn't really have importance. But I don't think that affected the film too much. So I would say that it just deserves a 9 out of 10 because it's just such a good film, and I would happily watch it again whenever. I think it's one of those Batman films which are really gripping and you really feel a part of the story. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I'm not sure what my next video will be, but I will see you around.